In this video, I want to talk about my love-hate relationship with the Ricoh R1S. Now, this camera, it has a 30mm prime lens, and I find that I'm most comfortable shooting like 40mm. I think is my favorite. Like that's kind of my go-to focal length. Is how I feel like I really see things, right? See things. We all have like favorites, but I feel like the Ricoh at times has been too wide for me. Like that's the hate part, right? The problem with that is that the camera is the shit. Like it is too good to not shoot. And it's compact. Okay, it has the lens, the 30mm lens on it is super sharp, and it exposes everything really well. So that's like the trifecta, right? I mean, it's what you want in a point and shoot camera, and this thing it just excels, especially for like travel and just kind of like carry around, have in your pocket kind of a camera. Recently, I took the R1S with me on a family trip up to Maine. We went up for a couple days and we stayed in an Airbnb. Not too far, just a couple minute walk from the ocean, which was super nice in Ogunquit, I think that's how you pronounce it. And we hit a whole bunch of spots the couple days that we were there. A couple highlights were Marginal Way, which is a really cool, it's like a shoreline path with like natural granite breakwater structure along the ocean. Super cool. We did see some lighthouses. One was the Nubble Lighthouse, and another was the Portland Head, which is in Portland, right? Which Portland actually is a cool city in and itself. I think we'll definitely visit again. It's kind of like a little port city, but has a whole bunch of, I don't know, old buildings. We ate at Kathy's Diner. We got some lobster rolls. Apparently that's a thing in New England, is lobster rolls. I haven't had those before. Pretty good. And on our way back from Portland, we came across this antique car restoration museum, which was kind of interesting. They had a whole, it was kind of like one bay, but they had a bunch of beautiful cars and meticulously restored, including like they had a DeLorean there, they had a Shelby Mustang, a Model T, just a whole bunch of really cool cars. So that was fun to see. And I can't forget, actually, the candlestick bowling. I've never done that before. I've bowled a whole bunch, right? But candlestick bowling, get this, right? If you took 10-pin bowling and duck pin, and they had like an illegitimate love child, that might be candlestick bowling. Now, on the final morning of the trip, before we packed up the cars and headed back, I kind of scooted out around sunrise to Wells Beach, and I got some shots, out there, which is super nice. It was perfect weather. And just kind of as a side note, do you guys find when you go somewhere, right, vacation or whatever, I feel like I get better, right? I get better shots. I kind of get more into the groove, like the last day. Like it never fails. Like I feel like I'm on, right? And I'm just like landing shots nonstop. Whereas in like kind of the beginning of the trip, it's kind of like hit or miss, whatever. Always, right? At the end of the trip, you're like nailing all these bangers. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, I wish the trips you could just hit them straight through, from the get-go would be kind of nice, but. Now, this whole trip was shot on Fuji Superior. I went in with 4 rolls unused, and I ended up using 3, almost 3 actually, because by the time I got home, I had a handful of shots that were still on the 3rd roll that I hadn't shot. But I went out, the following weekend and just kind of finished everything up. So I'm back in PA, and I've got a couple shots left in this roll of Superior, and just gonna walk around town and finish this thing out. It's kind of overcast today, pretty much clouds, but that's okay. Superior, it's kind of, it leans towards reds and greens, and I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, walk around and get some bricks and some foliage, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. Some green stuff and some red stuff, and I think that'll work out for the remaining shots here, and maybe get some building fronts or whatever. But yeah, that's the game plan. That kind of looks pretty cool. I can kind of frame it. I don't really shoot sheds, but yeah, I don't know. That framing looks kind of interesting. I don't know. Kind of like that. That's interesting. Now, I've already posted a full review on this camera, going over the specs, like the details, and pretty much everything about it. I don't think that I could top that video, because I packed in all the information about the camera and the user experience that I think I could. Like, I don't think I could even do better. So I guess what I'm trying to say with this video is that the R1S, I can't not shoot it. It's that good. It's like that Steve Martin quote, right? What is it, like, be so good they can't ignore you, okay? That's literally this camera. I've tried multiple times to just not shoot with it, stuff it in a drawer, and just ignore it, and I can't, because it's just that good. Anybody from Maine, by the way, what's up? I wanted to mention too, I was checking out the maps, and I saw Maine has a place called Suckerville. For real. Anybody in Suckerville, hey, what's up? but for real, we didn't make it out there, but anybody from Maine, if you guys have some suggestions, please let me know in the comments, where might be a cool place to stop. So anyway, I appreciate you hanging out. Hope you guys are well. If you want to, hit the like button. That would be helpful. And yeah, till the next video. That wasn't supposed to happen. There's a dog barking nonstop in the background, and you're not going to be able to hear it, because, like, with Studio Magic, I'm going to cut it out, and you'll just get to hear my beautiful voice. But man, is it distracting.